Good morning. There we are. Welcome. Welcome to Friday morning Qigong. So glad you could join me. Let's go ahead and get started. So, finding a spot where we're going to practice. We're going to step into our stance. So, you can lean to one side and then step out about hip width or shoulder width apart, whatever is most comfortable and stable for you. So we begin to draw our breath into our bellies, in through our nose, out through our mouth. You can rock back and forth on your feet, beginning to notice the contact to the floor, the sensations of breath as your belly will rise and fall, and settling into stillness in your stance, just noticing the weight of the foot and where it falls, the center of your gravity. You'd like the weight of the body to fall over your kidney one point. So finding if you are in stillness, not lifting your toes and your heels, and you rock back a little bit onto the heels until that feels a little unstable. So just finding right beneath the foot in the center, just below the ball of the foot. And letting that just settle into stillness and letting the tailbone drop into the earth. The knees are bent slightly. In through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And pulling up through the crown of the head. And feeling that central axis elongating through the spine. And the chin tucking slightly will allow the crown of the head to lift. And then dropping the tailbone will flatten the curve in the lower back as the tailbone just relaxes like a pendulum is hanging from the tip of the tailbone. Shoulders are relaxed. A little space in the armpits as the arms hang gently. Close your eyes for a moment. And if you'd like to place your hand just below the belly button on the dantian, bringing the breath down here. And exhale out the mouth. Let's just do a few breaths here. Inhale. And then lips are pursed slightly to exhale. Releasing thoughts and stories, let them fall to the earth as you notice they arise in the mind. And then dropping your hands and open your eyes slightly to the room. We'll begin our gentle arm swings, continuing our rhythmic dantian breathing. And coming to stillness. Twisting in the spine. And returning again to center. Turning to breath. Noticing alignment and sensation. Arms to the side, one drops in front, one behind. The awareness of sensations inviting you into your body. Releasing tension. Letting the arms drop to the side. And our final swing, tapping the shoulder and the lower back. Again, coming back to stillness. Exhale, chin to chest, and we'll inhale to look at the sky. And looking over your shoulders, right to left. Dropping your awareness and breath into the neck, head, and shoulders. And ears to shoulders. In a full circle, you can use your hands to support the neck. Reverse. And coming back to center, we're going to move into the shoulders, rolling as you inhale, exhale, back and down. And let's reverse. Shake them out, and we'll do our 3 staccato breaths. Arm circles back. And forward. And the other side. And reverse. Coming down to the wrists. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing into the dantian. And letting the breath also travel into the hands. Open and close. We'll reach to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. And circling, we'll bring the hands together. Focusing your good intention into your hands. And we'll massage the lower back, the kidneys, hips, to the sacrum and glutes. And with a loose fist, tapping this area, waking up the kidneys, lower back, creating space, movement, and warmth along your lower lumbar, gate of life. Hands massaging again. Hands resting here. We'll do some kidney breathing. Inhale, tucking the tailbone, expand the breath into your hands. Exhale and relax. Expanding the dantian breath into the back, into the gate of life. One more kidney breath. And we'll connect the sea of Qi with our gate of life. forming the waist belt, hands on the hips, pelvic tilt. Inhale forward. Exhale, tilting back. And small circles. Reverse. And large circles. And reverse. Stepping out a little bit wider into horse stance, bending the knees. Inhale towards the center. Exhale as you gently twist the spine, pushing away from that knee as you look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, a gentle twisting, pumping with the breath and movement. And pointing the feet forward, hands resting on the knees, flat back. We're going to sway side to side, opening up the sides of the spine. Spine moves like a river. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Feet come a little bit closer, bending at the waist, hanging over like a rag doll. A slight bend in the knees, so no, not locked knees. Holding your elbows with your hands, shake your head, yes and no. Relaxing tension in the neck. And releasing the hands, bend the knees. We'll slowly roll up, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other. We'll move into spinal breath. So inhale as we open to the sky, spreading the wings. Exhale, rounding into a C shape. Inhale, opening. Exhale. Backs of the hands come together as you stretch out into a C shape. As you inhale, the front of the spine opening, back of the spine closing. Exhale, feeling the back of the spine opening and the front of the spine closing. One more spinal breath here. Relaxing the hands, coming back to center, bringing the feet together. We'll come down to the knees. Hands just slightly above the knees, rolling, warming up the knees and ankles. And reverse. And I'll step to the side, massage the knee. Giving your knee some love and attention this morning. And to the other side. And hands on your hips, we'll point and flex the ankle. Circling. Reverse. And shake it out. And point and flex the other side. And then we'll do our bicycle legs. And stepping down the other side. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And coming back to center, stepping lightly. So letting go of tension. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Moving into our playfulness. Inviting curiosity. And welcoming the energy of a smile as we release tension, moving out of habits, rigidity, blockages. And coming back down to stillness. Again, finding your Wooji posture, your center. And clapping the hands together. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, cupping your eyes with the warmth of your hands. Massage around the eyes, nose, cheeks, the jaw. Coming through the scalp, and gentle tapping. And massaging your ears. And come down your neck, your shoulders, the throat, down your chest, and tapping around the belly. And circling, landing here, palm over palm. Take a deep Dantian breath. And exhale fully, let the belly button fall to the spine. Holding the exhale, now sucking the stomach in. And release. Inhale. Exhale, belly button to spine. At the bottom of the breath. Inhale and suck in. And release. One more time. At the bottom of the breath, inhale and suck the belly in. And returning to gentle Dantian breathing. And we'll move into our bouncing and shaking, rattling the bones. Returning to stillness. Inhale, hands to the sky. And exhale, melting down the body. Releasing tension and blockages, melting down the legs, out your feet and into the earth. Cleansing breath, gathering fresh chi. On your next exhale, hands returning to Dantian. And ending with our 10 full body swings. Inhale, exhale. And when you're ready, we'll step out of your stance, moving now from our warming the joints and clearing practice to our inner alchemy, the inner smile and the six healing sounds. So we'll start with our Wooji Posture. You can lean to one side if you'd like to step into your stance. Kind of ritualizing the beginning of your practice. Moving into this place, bending your knees slightly. You can wrap the tendons around your knees, the weight of your body centered over your kidney one point. Tailbone dropping, pulling up through the crown of your head, shoulders relaxed. Little space in the armpits, wrists hanging lightly. And closing your eyes again, drawing that breath into your dantian. If you'd like to place your hand over your belly to help the breath expand into this space, this container, the sea of Qi. And contract, falling towards the spine, letting the breath be a 360-degree breath. So feeling the entire cavity, your core expand in a 360-degree direction with your inhale. And exhale, falling back towards the spine. With the breath landing in the sea of Qi. We'll invite a smile into your eyes as you continue your dantian breathing. Noticing the quality of a smile once it's truly ignited in your eyes. And we'll begin with our 10 ping Qis. So if you'd like to open your eyes to the room, we inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Roll your shoulders forward. And letting your hands rest on your lungs, close your eyes. And greeting your lungs with a smile. Breathing in a gentle, healing, pearly white light into your lungs. Feeling them soften and expand. And releasing sadness and grief, letting it fall to the earth like a gray smoke. As we open our lungs to courage, softening, healing white light, becoming more supple and moist with each inhale, exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves you, tension in the lungs. The healing sound and movement. We inhale towards the chest, exhale, xia, 3 times. Xia, xia, xia. 3 ping cheese. Roll your shoulders forward. Allowing your hands to rest here on your lungs. To continue to smile. as you thank your lungs for all that they do for you. Giving a little massage. May your lungs be well. May they be happy and healthy, vibrant and moist, protecting your body from pathogens. As we move in the creative cycle of the elements, the lungs are associated with metal. We are actually in the season of the lungs. So as you continue to give them a little love, we'll say a little bit about that. So the autumn time is associated with the lungs. The emotions of sadness and grief, we talk about these as sort of the lower grade emotions that can affect the lungs or be kind of trapped or caught here. And so we actively work to release and let go of any sadness or grief that no longer serves us, that might be stuck. So sadness and grief serves its purpose. It cleanses things like a good cry. There's nothing like a good cry. And it's a moment that should be released and let go to cleanse. But if it is held on to or visited too often, these in traditional Chinese medicine believes that these emotions can cause harm to the lungs. So we move out of sadness and grief in this season into courage, into righteousness. And the climactic factor that affects the lungs the most is dryness. So we'll notice that is what's happening in our environment. It's getting more and more dry. So keeping the lungs nice and moist, eating moist foods during this time, moistening foods. In Chinese medicine, you'd be eating a lot of foods that are white. I like pears for the lungs myself, and you can even simmer some pears in the morning to put in your oatmeal or with a little bit of cinnamon or raisins. These are all good moistening lung foods to protect and keep the lungs healthy during this time. So moving from metal to water in the creation cycle, bringing the hands around to the back side of the body. I'd like you to close your eyes and look inside, smiling into your kidneys this morning. And greeting them with kindness. The healing color is a dark blue. So I'd like you to inhale a mist of dark blue light into your lungs. Into your kidneys. And releasing, letting go of fear. Let it fall to the earth like a gray smoke. As we inhale, moving from fear into wisdom, tranquility, calmness. Exhale, releasing, activation, restlessness. And the healing sound is chui. So we inhale, massaging, exhale, chui, 3 times. Chui, chui, chui. 3 pink cheese. Roll your shoulders forward. Hands resting here on the kidneys. Letting your breath, your kind awareness continue to allow the kidneys to relax and soften and let go. See the kidneys becoming more moist, supple, vibrant with life. Kidneys are associated with the winter time, so we have a long kidney season here in Minnesota where I'm practicing. When I keep those lower backs warm and covered during this time, climactic factor that negatively affects the kidneys is cold. So we want to keep this area always the hearth burning in a nice warm glow. And our Dantian breathing is very helpful for igniting warmth in this area. Saying goodbye to the water element. Wintertime, we'll move from water to wood. So hands coming to the right side of the rib cage. Look inside and smile into your liver. The healing color is a spring green. So inhale a mist of green light into your liver. And exhale, releasing tension, anger, or frustration. Inhale as we move from frustration and anger to creativity, to kindness. Exhale, releasing, letting go like a gray smoke. And the healing sound is sure. Backs of the hands together. We inhale and lean forward. Sure. 3 times. Sure. 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 3 pink cheese. Roll your shoulders forward. Letting your hands rest here. You don't have to do much, but bring your breath and awareness to any area of the body, and you'll feel changes, sensations, relaxation, releasing tension, letting go. We'll say a little goodbye to the wood element associated with this springtime, and we'll move from wood to fire, hands coming up to your heart, the center of the chest, and slightly to the left. Close your eyes, and I'd like you to smile into your beautiful and tender heart this morning. The healing color is red, so inhale a mist of healing red light. And exhale, releasing hatred and bitterness. Let it fall to the earth like a gray smoke. Inhale, soften and open. Healing red light. Love and joy, inviting it into your heart. The healing sound for the heart is ha. Inhale, gentle squat. Ha. Singing through the heart. Ha. 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 3 pink cheese. Roll your shoulders forward. Letting your hands rest here in your heart. As we thank our hearts, actively reaching out to our hearts with care, gratitude. and strengthening our hearts with healing light, with our love and our joy, allowing the field of consciousness of your heart to shine through. We'll give a little massage, saying goodbye to the fire element, moving in the creation cycle. It's associated with the summertime. Moving from fire to earth, hands come around to the left side of your rib cage. Looking inside, I'd like you to smile into your spleen this morning. Spleen and stomach are associated in the late summer, the harvest time. It's a golden yellow light. Inhale, a healing golden light into your spleen and stomach. Exhale, releasing anxiety, worry. Inhale, softening and opening to trust. And the healing sound is whoo. We do this movement and sound just one time. Inhale, right palm to the sky, left palm to the earth as you turn to the left. We hold the breath for a count of 10. Exhale, whoo. Let's do this together. Inhale and turn. Hold. Whoo. 3 ping cheese. Roll your shoulders forward and let your hands rest here. And give a little massage to the spleen and stomach, the earth element. And we'll do our integration sound and movement, integrating the upper, middle, and lower dantian. So the upper dantian around where the third eye, or what we know as the third eye, the middle around the heart, diaphragm area, and the lower is the sea of chi. So inhale. Inhale, exhale, palm to palm over your dantian. And feel all this good chi circulating throughout your body. You can close the circuit of your breath if you'd like. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose, tip of the tongue resting behind the teeth where it meets the gums. And your throat is soft and open. And when you're ready, we'll release the hands, shake out the feet. Our inner alchemy practice, transformational. So there's a little bit of clearing and cultivating in that practice. So, we do the pink cheese. We're releasing some of the lower grade emotional states. And when I say lower grade, I really want to emphasize that it's not like bad, or it's not that it's not welcome, because all of the feelings and emotions are welcome. They're part of our experience, but it's the dwelling in them, it's the repetitive nature of those create a physiological and energetic and a sort of a spiritual reaction in the body. So we practice on releasing that. So there's some clearing, both of the emotions. We were letting go of tension. But then we're also cultivating when we move into these other places and we're bringing in the healing light and we're transforming into the higher grade emotional qualities: love and joy, courage, righteousness, creativity, trust, equanimity, calmness. So there's a little bit of both in that practice. And now we're moving into our cultivation and storage practice. Oh, if you'd like to lean to the left, step out to the right as we come into our Wooji stance. Knees are slightly bent, wrapping the tendons around the knees while you're feeling good contact with the inside of the foot to the floor. And your weight is going to be resting generally over your kidney one point while your tailbone relaxes and drops, the center of your gravity in your dantian. Shoulders relax, pulling up through the crown of the head. Chin is slightly tucked, a little space in the armpits. Your arms hang gently. And closing your eyes, dantian breath, rooting down through your kidney one point into the earth, rooting your tailbone, so your dragon's tail growing into the earth, pulling up through the crown of your head like a string of light growing to the North Star, feeling this central axis through your spine, dantian, tailbone to the earth, up through the crown of the head into the stars. So we work on this sort of oppositional integrity. We're feeling pulling up through the crown of the head, rooting through the earth, and then breathing into the dantian, active but relaxed and soft. And inviting the quality of a smile into our practice today. Inhale, the hands rise, and exhale, they fall as hands wave by the lake. Again, closing the circuit of our breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. On your next in breath, hands open wide, opening your heart at the top of the mountain. Exhale, floating together, palms out, float down. Inhale, as if you're swinging a rainbow. Exhale, palms to the ceiling or the sky. Inhale through and exhale to the other side. On your next exhale, gently squatting, crossing the hands. Inhale, we pull up, parting the clouds to look at the sky. And we come back around, so feeling this gentle cycle coming up the spine. And exhale, rounding forward. And returning to center, loose fists at the waist. Inhale, one arm comes behind, one in front. Exhale, the spine gently twists. Inhale, looking back. Exhale, forward. Silk floating on air. And returning to center, we'll roll across the big lake. Inhale up and exhale, rolling forward. As we roll up the spine, coming back up. And returning to center, raising the sun. We inhale, one hand crosses the body, that heel comes up, and the gaze can follow the hand. Exhale through. We do this to the other side, raising the sun. As the mind and the breath goes, the chi follows. So allowing the breath to move your body. And returning to center, planting the feet as if you're holding a ball. We'll inhale, gentle twist in the spine to look over the shoulder. Exhale through and to the other side, gazing at the moon. And returning to center, loose fists at the waist. Exhale forward. Rustling the lotus leaves. Inhale back. So we will cross the center plane of the body slightly as you circle the wrists and inhale. And relaxing the hands, we'll move into hands wave like clouds. We exhale, we float across, inhale, and then exhale back. And exhale back to center. We're going to move to the right, stepping forward. Inhale up, exhale. And that toe comes up, releasing, scooping the ocean. Feeling the weight shift from one foot to the other. Moving from your dantian. So this isn't just a bending at the waist, we're actually moving forward. You don't have to go down that far as you exhale, toe coming up. And breathing through center, we'll go to the other side. And breathing through, stepping to the side, playing with waves. We exhale forward, inhale back. And stepping through. And stepping through once again. Exhale forward, inhale towards the heart, opening up your wings. Dove spreads its wings. As we step through, and returning to center, loose fists at the waist. Exhale, hands come forward. Inhale back. This time, there's no crossing the central plane of the body. Dragon emerges from the sea. So moving, even in this simple move, a grounded movement, we're moving from our dantian. And you can really only do this if you coordinate the breath with the movement. Returning to center, we'll do our windmills. Hands become like the blade. Inhale and exhale. And reverse the circles. And coming back to center, stepping and bouncing a ball or walking on clouds. We'll inhale and exhale, landing softly. As you step down, maybe gently starting with the toe, the ball of the foot, and landing on the heel before you lift up the other side. Toe, ball, heel, heel, ball, toe. And returning to center, we'll gather the fragrance of the earth as we reach down. Inhale, pulling this up the spine, around the crown of the head. Exhale down the center of the body, settling in your dantian. 2 more times. And resting here, palm over palm, as we draw in all this good chi we've cultivated. Drawing it closely into the dantian, underneath your hands. With each breath, drawing this energy into your hands, into the belly beneath your hands. And we'll seal this in, this good chi, circling small to big, clockwise direction, then big circles to small, counterclockwise. Um, Hands coming in a prayer position at the heart. I'd like you to direct some thanks into your own heart for showing up to your practice today. And gratitude towards yourself. And spreading the hands a little bit, we'll share the merit of this practice with our loved ones. all the people we're connected to in our lives personally, our larger communities, workplaces, spiritual communities. And hands spread a little wider, we'll share the merit of our practice with all humans on the planet. And with all living creatures, that of the earth, the sea, and the air. We share this practice with the planet Earth herself. Oh, beautiful, creative, and intelligent. And spread a little wider, share the merit of the practice, our practice with all that exists in the cosmos, light and the dark, yin and yang. We'll bring this around in our hands and join the large universe within to our small universe within, our chi ball. Raising the left hand and open palm, the good moon, the right hand, the closed fist, the good sun will bring us together. And bow to our practice, giving thanks to all the teachers that came before us. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, if you see a couple of thumbs up on there, so good to see that you're out there. And just a quick announcement. Thanks, Kevin. Nice to see you, and Regina, or nice to hear from you. If you are in the Twin Cities area and are interested in our Qigong workshop, 2 spots just opened up. It was full, but we had 2 people that weren't able to make it on Saturday. The workshop runs from 9 to 4. We'll have an hour lunch break, so we'll do kind of 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon, and we're specifically going to really be diving into this practice that we do. So if you're practicing online and you'd like some more knowledge, more context, more refinement of form, this is going to be a great workshop. And there's a couple spots left, so we'd love to see you there. And otherwise, I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Take care. Have a wonderful chi filled day, and carrying that inner smile with you. See you soon.